here, city council meeting for August 4th, 2025, 5:30 p.m. We are at the city council chambers here in Eveleth. Roll call, please.
Counselor Rousey?
Here.
Counselor Koivunen?
Here.
Counselor Purpich?
Here.
Counselor Lillis?
Here.
Mayor Rowe?
Here. Thank you very much. Approval of the minutes. We have minutes of the hearing to determine the fitness for occupancy of the dwelling located at 717 Summit Street. Minutes of the city council workshop meeting, July 15th of 25. And the minutes of the city council meeting for July 21st of 25. Motion to move.
So move.
Moved by Rousey. Support.
Support.
Purpich.
Mayor, I will be abstaining from C1. C1 only.
You would like me to break these into 3 separate ones?
Yes, sir. Please.
I've had a long day with him already. All right, we will do it in order then. C1, do you want individual for each one with this motion in second? Yes?
You can take the first one and then the next two together.
We'll do that. All right, so C1, do I have a motion to
So
move?
moved.
That is moved by Rousey.
Support.
Support by Purpich. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 4 with 1 abstaining. Moving on to C2 and C3. Motion to move.
So move.
Moved by Purpich.
Support.
Support by,
Johnson.
yeah, Lillis. They're adding work to us. Purpich to Lillis. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Thank you. Thanks for adding the work there, Mr. Lillis. That was great. Next up for letter D, we have approval of the agenda. Motion to move.
Mayor, just wondering if the agenda's good and stuff, I was wondering if we could add one on there.
Yep, we'll motion to move.
So moved.
Moved by Lillis. Support
Support.
by Rousey. What would you like added?
I have pickleball courts in there, I got a couple things I'd like to ask him.
So we'll go number 8, pickleball courts. You got it?
Mayor, I also would like to make an added to the agenda also.
We'll do it number 9.
Yes. I'd like to discuss the Carl Sanderson School property pre-design services proposal.
Okay. I'm gonna go and discuss KA services and design on that, and we'll go from there. Is there any other alterations or additions? Good across the board? Okay. All in favor with the approval of the agenda with the 2 additions, 8 and 9, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We'll move forward. Anybody from the public like to speak this evening? Nope. All right. Public, come on in. Come hang out with us. Besides Lillis, who's giving me a headache tonight, we're a good group. It's been fun. Okay. Next up, we have consent to the agenda, approval of the claims for July of 2025. Motion to move.
So moved.
Koivunen.
Support.
Support by Rousey. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I'm abstaining.
Why are you here?
Wow. Wow.
This is on TV, ain't it?
That was as real as it got. All right. 4 with 1 abstaining. Thank you. All right, on to our new business this evening. All jokes aside there, Mr. Lillis. All right, first up, number 1, request to send a police officer to out-of-town training. Motion to move.
So
I have Lillis, support.
Support.
Support by Purpich. Any discussion? Any feelers? Anything anybody had any questions on?
This is on taser training.
Yep, it's to send our instructor down to be recertified as a taser instructor. We are required to do the training yearly with the post board.
And this is the same taser that everybody uses or we're using, or?
We have 2 different taser styles right now. Eventually we'll be hopefully having this in one
Oh,
in the
okay.
future.
So the way I understand it is we send one officer and then he is coming back and reciprocating that education to
He trains the entire department.
Yeah.
It's the train-the-trainer type.
train the trainer. I dig it.
And of course, it's out of your budget.
Yep, they come out of our training budgets.
Wonderful. Any further discussion on that at all? You be abstaining? Nope.
Not this time.
Not this time. All right. With that being said, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Good luck, Officer High, and taking every education that you can get while you're down there. Next up, number 2, retirement notice for Chuck Larson, an EMT of ours. Motion to move.
So move.
Moved by Purpet,
I'll support.
support by Koivunen. Go ahead, Mr. Rousey.
I'll be abstaining.
Abstaining.
Can we send him a letter of thanks for the many years?
Oh, my
Yeah,
gosh.
He's been with it many years.
I was kind of, when I saw this, it was kind of, oh boy. You know, he's
Yeah.
been here forever, he's done a great job.
And you see him
I miss
almost every day outside, you know,
Yeah.
and he's, you know, when we had the commissions, I was on the commission, he was there, and that was a long time ago, so, yeah,
Thank you, Chuck, for
thank
your
you so much.
service.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chuck, for your service, for all the years continued on, and we're happy to have you as long as we did. Any further discussion on that at all? Let's get that letter out and I'll happily sign that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? 4 with 1 abstaining. Thank you. Next up is a resolution approving the cemetery columbarium rates. Columbarium. I had to practice that word too, so I get it. Motion to move.
So move.
Moved by Purpich.
Support.
Support. What's your deal, Joe?
I got the giggles.
Oh, boy.
We actually,
And now you got me.
well, we had a
I'm
very
good.
good time coming up with these rates and steps. She's
Wow.
laughing, and look at Jared, they're laughing. And if you order now. It was very interesting at this meeting.
Who doesn't want to work for the city of Eveleth, right? What a great place. So, we have Purpich and we have Koivunen. Jackie, can you give me a better breakdown of what this is all about, please?
The rates.
Yeah, so do we change these?
So actually, we had some regular cemetery rates from 2001, I believe. And since we acquired this, I don't know, is it a columbarium or columbarium, whatever
Columbarium.
that nice
Very
thing
good.
is.
Columbarium.
Right.
That's what Google
Jerry
said.
and the committee, which was Stephanie and some of the council members got together. I believe we did some research and made some recommendations that we need to have some rates for folks that want to have their space
Well,
in this nice, wonderful.
They're forever home.
ever since the
Yeah.
4th of July and people came home on vacation and visited the city of Eveleth, that I've have umpteen inquiries about this, and so I'm glad to see that we finally came through with some.
I'm sure Stephanie's phone will be ringing up. Inquiries from Jerry.
So the last time any changes were done, when was that?
The cemetery rates were changed, I think it was 2011.
Oh, wow.
It was? Oh, the cemetery?
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
thing, John, didn't we? Yeah.
These are just new rates being added.
These are a new
Sure.
cement, this is the new cement columbarium.
Columbarium?
Columbarium.
That's not what Google said.
This is not the rate for the
These-
regular plots.
Right,
These
right.
rates were researched and they were put in comparison with other that have this, and we're low end.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
We're low end on this, and we figured
As far
out
as
that we
price.
can break
Oh,
even
on the curve.
on it.
We're not the most
So then we'll
expensive.
break even on it, and then we'll put another one up hopefully, you know, so just take, you know, just like anything else, we have to put the money up, but we'll get it back. And then, once we do that, we'll put another one, because there's a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah,
So,
well, and
hopefully it works.
was the rest of that concrete around it finished then already, or is that?
All finished, yeah.
Nice. I'll have to swing by there and take a look.
We're gonna plant a little more grass and
I'm sorry.
plant a little grass around it, that
We already did put some seed on there, yeah.
That didn't get washed away in the rain?
It did a little bit, but we got some solutions to that too, so it's all fixed up. And,
Nice.
We plan on having a couple benches there, one on each side, that's where we made the concrete a little wider.
And those benches, are those benches that the city is, or are there people that were looking to donate for any specific reason?
I haven't heard about anybody donating yet, it'd be something the city would want to purchase, but I figured possibly next year.
Okay. So we could get the word out if people were interested, or a group was interested.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And that location has the ability for one more?
We could actually get 2 more on there.
We had planned for 3.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah,
why
there's
we
no
put it
for
where
free.
we did, you can put one in the middle and then one on, would be the south
And
side.
it should save us some years, because we're running out of land down there. Another 50 years, 60 years, we're gonna be starting to cut down trees, get near that fence line.
Yeah.
And it does save people money too, it costs
Oh, yeah.
a lot for a headstone, so, you know, you're saving anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. So, I think a lot of people are interested.
That's great, and it, when done right, clearly it makes for a nice final resting place too.
I mean, I can't put masking tape on the front and write John Rousey.
It's not your
Good enough.
football locker.
Good enough.
Nope. Was there any further discussion regarding the rates at all on any of these? Does anybody have any questions? We're good to roll? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much for the group that put the time together to get these rates and what have you. Next up is number 4, independent contract between the city of Eveleth and Brian Lillis for code enforcement. Let me guess.
For obvious reasons, Mayor, I will be abstaining from the council's discussion regarding I-4. However, in my role as code enforcement officer, I would entertain any questions the council might have for me in that regard.
Sounds good. Motion to move.
So move.
Purpich,
Support.
support by Koivunen. Any discussion regarding what you see?
Well, I've been here, I guess, almost 4 years now, and we've always wanted someone to take care of the cleanup of this town, and I think Brian's done an excellent job with what he's had to go through and what he's had to put up with. It's not an easy job by any means. I'm glad he took it over. He's doing it very professionally, and I think that if anybody has any arguments about his capabilities of doing anything or doing the right thing, you can come before the council and we'll set him straight, because I think he's doing a fine job.
Thank you, council.
And I concur.
Absolutely. I think you're doing a great job being able to separate yourself between the roles at which you play for the city, which are much more than a lot of us have, but you're doing a great job of separating yourself and all of those things. Abstaining is just the joke within the mix, we get it, but having as many roles and many hats as you have takes on a lot, so we appreciate you.
Good boy, Brian. I'm not gonna fluff you too much, he's right. Good boy.
I didn't see anything within that contract that I felt needed to be discussed or changed or reworded in any way, so not that I'm the master of that. The gentleman sitting to my far right, and I assume that he had read it as well. So all in favor of moving forward with this contract, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 4 yes, 1 abstaining. Thank you. Next up is considering authorizing Bolton and Mink proceed with a quote packet for storm sewer replacement by the city garage. Motion to move.
So move.
Moved by Purpich. Support. Support by Rousey. Discussion?
Yeah. There aren't a lot of zeros here, but were there 2 different things that happened, York? One is by the garage,
Different things that happen.
one by the city garage and one by someplace else, and this was in 2024?
Yeah, this was during that storm of June 24.
Yeah,
We lost the failed pond lift station, all the
Oh,
pumps, electrical, we lost all the equipment.
Yeah, okay.
We had collapses all over the city. I worked with FEMA and we got a bunch of money replaced for time spent, the work we did out there. But this is the last of the project that we're getting money for. And this is a collapse that's, 15-inch, concrete structure that collapsed. And that's down by the city garage, where you can see our barricades around it. That needs to be replaced and we just got the money for that, so, the engineer's estimate at the time when I put in for the money was $28,140,000. That's what we got from FEMA for it, so we just want to get them started, get the ball rolling, because we have to have a contractor come in here and repair it.
Do you foresee that that number is gonna be drastically different?
It could be, you know, this time of year, but there was nothing we could do last year, so.
Sure.
We're not sure what they'll come in at, but they don't have to dig up any roads, anything like that, it's all in the field, so hopefully it'll come in that or under, we'll see.
Okay. Okay, any further discussion? Any
We're putting
questions?
this out for bids?
We'll have to after they get the packet ready, yes.
Oh, okay.
Any further questions for them? All right, all in favor of moving forward with the quote packet for the storm sewer replacement, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up is a resolution accepting a donation for the fire prevention education. Motion to move
So moved.
by Rousey,
Support.
support by Purpich. So a gift by the Great Northern Subway of $105, directed right towards the Eveleth Fire Department for fire prevention education. Always a nice gift to receive to help out with what they're working on down there.
Great Northern Subway is,
Subway here in Eveleth.
not right. I didn't think we had a subway from here to Duluth or anything. I was just kind of, no, I guessed right away what it was for, but, it's very nice of him to make that donation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing this is, Mr. Rousey, if you have a better idea, I'm guessing it's pamphlets and gizmos and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, the usual fare, but
Is this,
hats, the stuff that the kids love, and the fire prevention booklets, and like I say, stickers, and
Right.
just
Is this
that
gonna-
type of stuff.
take place in October during fire prevention
I
month?
believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. And there's not so much visiting at the fire hall anymore as they'll go to the schools now and take classes, or, you know, up there. We don't get a lot at the fire hall anymore itself, so.
Wonderful.
But they're more than welcome to come,
Door is open.
as long as you don't make me slide down that pole anymore.
Nobody's begging.
It was a rush.
All right, any further discussion or thank yous? All right, all in favor of accepting the donation, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you again to Subway of Eveleth for that donation for our fire department. Number 7, fall 2025 refuse collection and yard waste pickup schedule. Motion to move.
So move.
Moved by Purpich,
Support.
support by Koivunen. Do you just change the date on this every single year?
Correct. Pretty
That
much,
works just fine.
We tweak it a little bit here and there, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, spring and fall, just a different time on.
Yeah, I feel like everything that needs to be said is in the correct letter, change the dates and move on so we can utilize this every single spring and fall, so.
And it being open till 6 makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's really helped.
Yeah. I don't know how many compliments I get from people that, you know, they get home work 4:30, 5 o'clock, and they got an hour to do it because they're not open on the weekend, so it
That's right,
works out.
that's right. Absolutely. And it helps too that Joe goes around and picks up for people, so.
I did that one year.
not gonna say what year it was, but
Oh, no, I
cit-
actually cleaned up somebody's backyard for them because I told anybody who couldn't do it, I would do it. And I got a phone call and that was last year I did it because it was all dog poop.
oh,
So then I quit.
there it is.
Very much appreciate all the citizen help that go around and clean up their yards and get rid of their waste, and it's a very economical way to get rid of some unwanted household items and stuff, so
Absolutely.
take advantage if you can.
Tell you, I see our truck out quite often as well, sitting on streets where people are utilizing it and filling it up. It's a good sign. Good sign. Wonderful. Anything further? Did anybody see any changes that need to be done? Wonderful, then we will move forward. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Let's throw some trash. All right, number 8. We'll keep it at pickleballs and keep it very, very open to you, sir. Fire away.
Well, we have like two groups of people. They're there in the morning, they're there in the afternoon. We need some benches. I don't see, can we somehow, Jackie, can we get some funds so we can get some benches there and garbage cans? Because right now we have, I'm gonna say 25 people. We have the porta potty, which is great, but they're all standing there. They got no place to sit. They got no place to throw garbage, and we know that's all gonna end up on the ground. So I would just like to see if we could put a rush on this, because we open it up, they're all there, and now we gotta take care of them.
Do we have available black garbage cans
Yes.
that we could just put up there?
Yeah, we'll put 90s up there which have wheels and they can be wheeled in and out.
Okay,
Or just put against the fence somewhere.
put it against the fence. I think if it's there, people will use it.
You know what, I think they would, just to have it there, otherwise they're gonna say we don't have a garbage can. So if we
Yep.
put one there, then they use it. And like I said, you go by there, we need some benches. We need something there for them to sit on. So Jackie, can we get them somehow?
We can, so there might be some room in Jerry's recreation budget. I look at him shaking his head. But I think you're gonna be asking me on the next item, the same question. So my answer will be, we can make it work. So either it's your choice whether you want some of these items to come out of that generous donation you received, or if you wanted to come out of the fund balance. We'll do whatever you think works best for
I
you.
just
We'll
think
make it work.
I just think it's something that we need to do as ASAP. I mean, we're probably looking at a couple $1,000, so.
Yeah, the ones-
We looked them up, or I looked them up, and they were $495 a piece, so you're looking at 4 of them for up there. And that's just the pickleball. Do you need one for the tennis court? I don't know.
Well, and that's the ones that we brought up at the workshop. Yeah, they were $4.95 a piece. They were aluminum, wrap a chain around them because people are worried about them running off, tie it off to the fence post. If you put 4 in pickleball and you put 2 up at the tennis courts, I mean, you're looking at, clean 3,000, so.
Well, it's a shame not to have them there after the money that was spent on the pickleball courts and the tennis courts, so.
Yeah.
Enhance in advance. We gotta fix it up.
Oh, you're
We
getting a
gotta
lot
fix
of.
that up.
I think that's a great idea. My second thought about the garbage cans is, do we put recyclable cans up there? Receptacles? Plastic,
Is there any other
plastic,
ones
metal,
down?
and then one for just paper and waste? You know what I'm saying? People bring their bottled waters up there, this, that, and the other thing. Are we gonna throw them all in one bin and then have to sort through it, or are we gonna be environmentally friendly with the city of Eveleth and put some, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be the first one that brings this up, I don't think.
You could put 2 separate cans there, one for paper, one for plastic, and just write on it.
Yeah.
And then one for garbage.
And you'd have to have 3 of them.
That's right.
And how many garbage cans?
Wouldn't the paper and garbage go in the same?
Paper and
Plastic
garbage go in the
Go in
same.
another one?
I'm
Well,
just talking about the
paper's
cans and
recycled.
and the
I think
bottles.
we're reading into this.
I'm just cans and bottles, I'm just thinking.
Well, it depends on how many garbage cans you guys want up there. I mean, they're not the prettiest sight in the world.
No.
I think 2 of them would be more
I
than
think 2
plenty
would
up
be
there.
plenty up there.
You know, just,
Yeah, if you want 2 cans, we can put 1 in each court.
you know, actually, you put one in each court and it's like a trial run. Let's see if they're gonna use them or not, and if they're full right away. I mean, we don't know, but they should have the opportunity to use them.
You feel like they need to be on the court, not just next to the
They don't have to
Put
be
them
on.
outside the
portable
fence.
toilet out
outside.
there?
Yeah, we could put them outside the fence, just chain them to the outside of the fence.
Yeah, you guys have a regular procedure, because you got cans all over town that are chained and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got that
In
handled.
parks, it's like-
That's not a problem.
Okay.
And the ones that I had, going back to the benches, the ones that I had shown at the workshop were aluminum. They're maroon on top with, and then they're the aluminum color on the bottom, just to pull in a little Eveleth heritage color. Those are the ones I think that you were still talking about, right, Joe?
Yes.
They're all the same price.
Because I have another thought, but that's down the road there. I mean, once we get these and see what they look like, then maybe we can go out and solicit for people down the dog park, our bocce ball court, whatever we come through, and say, you know, your bench can be here with your name on it for $500.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we can work on down the line.
And we started the one where they were like 1,400 with the logos and everything right in them. And that company is giving me another quote now for a little different look, because there wasn't a lot of people jumping on the first one to see if it would help lower the price. But as soon as you put a logo on it, it changes the price dramatically, because it's not just mass produced anymore. So, but there is that, because the Masons, they ordered theirs and they're willing to let theirs go down to the dog park, since that'll be done, and they'd like to see it back up at the main park when the park is done.
Well,
But
see,
for the time being-
what people have to realize is, let's say you get a bench, let's say it's $1,000, and to have your business put on it, let's say it's another $600. So at $1,600, that bench will be there till it crumbles. I mean, that's your advertising, that's a pretty cheap advertisement. I mean, I used to do a lot of advertising, and $1,600 is cheap for, you know, eternity almost.
Right.
So, and that's the way you have to look at it.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
the initial cost right off the bat, oh, that's lots, but it's not a year, it's 15, 20 years before it falls apart, so that's a pretty good ad.
Yeah, well, these ones here, zoom on in. They did 20 years, and then all you'd have to do after 20 years is just bring them back in to be repowder coated. And the cost obviously is next to nil, because it's already done. They just sand them quick and repowder coat them, and they're on their way. So the city obviously would just look for something 20 years from now. So probably won't be you, Joe, but
I'd
someone.
long gone by then.
There'll be those of us that will be looking for somebody. But yeah, those are options that exist. And like I said, the Masons already jumped on it, and they're willing to get it into the dog park.
And it's nice.
Yeah, they'll be very nice up there.
It's kind of set in a way, if you ask me, when the Masons get theirs up and in there, then people can go take a look at it and maybe figure they're gonna take a step at it.
And that's what their hope was, why they wanted to get them out right away, is make it a little bit easier on us so people can see how nice they
Yep.
are and get excited about it. So, but yeah, so we need a motion. I don't think we need a motion to move on moving garbage cans. I think we can trust Jerry to do that. But a motion to move on X amount of
Benches.
benches up there.
I'll make a motion that we look into 4 to 6 benches and get them up there ASAP.
I'll support that motion.
Any further discussion? All right, all in favor of moving forward with 4 to 6 benches, depending on what's needed, up at the pickleball courts, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion would carry. Last up is the number 9, which was an addition. Discuss the KA's services design that was given. Everybody was given the packet that they gave to us regarding what they were looking at doing. We had our workshop, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. So I'll take a motion to move on this.
So move.
Moved by Purpich,
Support.
support by Lillis. All right, we do have Pete here from KA if anybody has any last questions or anything that he might be able to answer for us. This did have the not to exceed value on it, which pretty much is just stating that they're gonna get the work done for us under that number, but doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna be paying that number. anything that has been already paid for and completed with a different consultant, that information obviously we can get rolled over to them to help save us funds from doing something 2 times. And our goal here is regarding just the exterior of that property that we purchased from the school. We're still gonna stay with the same consultant that we're currently using indoors of that building, and everything else that that consultant has been doing, he will stay on for us. It would just be designing the layout of the land and the homes, apartment complexes, the park, et cetera, et cetera. Any further discussion, any questions?
Now, assuming that the council passes this, how quickly can you respond?
We're ready to go. I know when we resent the proposal this afternoon over to the mayor, we had a list of items in that email of information that we would like to see back from you guys to kind of see where you're at currently. And then if you have any other developers or any other entities, like your other consultants, any of that information, get that over to us so we can kind of see where we're starting from. And then we'd like to sit down with the council, or if you have a committee for this project, to really nail down your goals and for the property.
Thank you.
So it would ultimately be a matter if you want myself and Mr. Purpose to continue, or if you want to have a workshop where they're invited in. Either way, it can all be done one way or the other. It's up to the masses, what they would like in moving forward.
I think you guys are doing fine.
An outstanding job.
I don't think we have 5 or 2 that could do it better.
Boy.
And also, time is of the essence, so I think a small body of people working. on
No
it
time
is
for
Much more
reorganization.
effective.
Yeah, I think, I was hoping that we could go forward a little quicker too.
Absolutely. There's very few things that are going to get in my way of this timeline of moving forward. Summer is quickly coming to an end, and fall is here, and we need shovels in the ground next spring, so good times. We've got a city administrator that's doing this at the end of every day. It's getting weird. So we've got to get ourselves rolling. So I'm all on board with handing over whatever information we can over the course of the rest of this week, so you guys can start rolling on this. You guys have your timeline in here. With that, the first 2 weeks, is that more or less what you guys are thinking as far as what you guys call the kickoff, and the step 1 is acquiring that information?
Yep, acquiring the information and sitting down with the smaller committee group, just to nail down that goal statement for that property.
So if we are able to be quicker than 2 weeks, we can already shave a week out of that whole timeline right off the top. And then I can start shaving this dollar right here, this not to exceed number.
All depends on the information that gets handed over.
Fair enough.
Where we're at, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
All right, is there any further questions you have for Pete here with KA, or anything for myself or Mr. Purpich?
Appreciate you coming down.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here. With that being said, all in favor of moving forward with this next step with KA, say aye. Aye. Opposed? That motion will carry. Thank you very much again, Pete, for being here, and
Thank you.
myself and or Mr. Purpich and or Jackie will be in touch with you over the period of time you're getting the information you guys need to get the ball rolling and make things happen. Go from there. Wonderful.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we've got our board and liaison updates. Mr. Koivunen, anything on your plate?
We had the airport commission meeting, but I'll let Jim handle that one. I got a rock board next week. We'll probably have a golf commission in a while,
Third Wednesday.
third Wednesday. And Joel will have to remind me because Wednesdays I just don't remember Wednesdays. But otherwise that's all I got.
I think I stated at the last, we have a committee at the airport. We haven't gotten together yet, but we're supposed to discuss an airport manager. We've got an outfit from Grand Rapids that's doing their work over there, managing their airport, and we've got some information from them. We're gonna try and sit down with them as soon as we can get the two committee members together, and we'll get that looked at going forward. That's the biggest thing at the airport right now. Right now, we have people cutting the grass, and we were supposed to have somebody come in and check on the grass, have it baled hay out there. The guy that normally does it didn't come forward, so we've been looking for someone to do that too. So, and there is a rec commission meeting tomorrow here at City Hall, 3 o'clock, Chair.
Yep.
I'll try and make it. I'll be out of town, but I'll try and get back.
If I am done with what I've got going on all day tomorrow, I will make my way over and be a part of it if need be. It's no problem.
That's all I have.
Wonderful. Abstain, I mean, stay on the
We're all looking at you,
You
fella.
had to wake me up.
list. Can't abstain from this.
Well, actually, HRA and EDA, we have had no meetings. I don't know if you want me to give an update on the status of the committee dealing with the replacement.
I do, actually, it'll keep me from having to talk. Go for it.
Well, quite simply, we are in a position where we have interviews scheduled for tomorrow. So we will be interviewing the entire day. We, at this point, will be interviewing 6 candidates for the position. We did receive a number of applications for the position, and after rating the applications, we're down to 6 now. So hopefully we'll be able to move this process along a little bit further once we get these interviews done, and I look forward to bringing our recommendation to the full council as quickly as we possibly, possibly can. Did I cover it, Mayor?
You hit the nail on the head. Perfect. No, it's quite the setup that we're going through to get this right, but we're gonna get it right. That's the goal. So,
You might think I have nothing to say. However, I did have a meeting prior to this one with Friends of the Library. And they're a group they're pretty active. They're getting their stuff together, actively seeking grants, good ideas, fundraisers, and they're all geared towards making this a better community and a wonderful library. Not looking for anything in return. I really enjoy their meetings. They're well organized. As a new group, they're growing and stuff. But yeah, I enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would be in a room with 27 women. Just kidding. There was about 8, and they're all very nice. However, it's a good group. I think that it's a very beneficial thing. I'd like to see Friends of the Bocce Ball Court, Friends of the Pickleball Court, stuff like that. Hey, if you got people like that are that involved, that dedicated to helping and not looking for anything in return, but the satisfaction of making this a better community, I'm all for it. But kudos to this group. They're doing a great job. And they're out looking for maple sap because they're looking for grants for this and grants for that. So they're pounding it and see how much juice they can get. So they're active. I like that. All right. Closer to supper.
There. Wonderful. Yeah, it was a fairly quiet 2 weeks as far as board meetings, I guess, in my world, so that was nice, but lots, of course, now coming up as we roll into the beginning of a month, and lots on our plate with the changes that we're looking for, so it's all good. I did enjoy doing some hockey arena research. Yeah.
You piqued my interest.
Yeah. So there are a slew of companies out there that make just a wide variety of different ice rinks. And Jerry and I have kind of narrowed it down and found some decent quotes from a few that can make this not just, hate to use the word affordable, because when I hear affordable, I hear low quality and everything else. No.
You're mediocre.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's what it is. I feel like we found a company that puts out quality product and just knows what they're doing, so they're not overcharging what they have going on. So be able to hopefully work on that a little bit more and get some answers. And if there's anybody out there wondering what's going on, by all means, I handed out everybody's email here. Feel free to email away. But other than that, yeah, just lots of little things that are happening and moving forward. Some nice meetings today with Bob Streeter, with lots of information that we look forward to get to you guys here very soon. So, Deputy Chief.
The only thing I have is tomorrow night is National Night Out, and we have, the library's got something planned, as does the Woodland Bible Chapel on Adams Avenue, and the group out in West Eveleth. So if anybody wants to go out and visit and meet the neighbors and meet the residents, those are the three areas where we're gonna be tomorrow.
You have
From
an
5:30 or 5 to 7.
you have an officer that's traveling.
Yeah, pull up, both the guys on shift will be out there, along with the fire department and ambulance.
Is Chief actually going to work tomorrow, or is that not happening?
No, he's up at the lake, so.
Oh,
Conveniently.
I will chat with you right when we're done. Then I think I'm gonna catch a ride or follow you guys or something of the sorts. So.
I know that the library has some nice activities planned, and they got a nice setup and everything. So, and they'll be 5 to 7. The honor is first, I think.
It's normally
Then
where the crews go. They start out in Leonidas, West Eveleth, and then come back into town.
yeah, okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Welcome.
Thank you.
You get, so far, so good. You're able to nudge it all off on Jerry, and that's
Exactly.
okay.
It's been pretty easy so far.
Yeah. By any chance, did they ever give you any information about what they found drilling into our soil out there?
No, I did not talk with Alan, did not mention any of that, but I can obviously follow up with him
Sure.
about that item, so.
Anything that you had that you wanted to discuss with us today?
No, I spoke with Alan and he said there's no update from, the last meeting update, so nothing from us.
Perfect. That works okay. Jerry, we've heard enough from you too?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, just a couple quick things. We're supposed to get going now and finish up the Ely Lake Airport water line tie-ins. Hopefully this week that they get started. If not this week, next week. So hopefully within a couple weeks we can get that completed. And we're still kind of cleaning up from all these storms we've been having. We know there's tree branches and there's washouts and we've been getting to them, but we know of some in the parks that we gotta get to, which is, the ground is too soggy to get a truck in there right now, so they're not a danger, they're still hanging on, so, but we're still cleaning up, so. Besides that, that's all, Mayor, thank you.
Thank you.
We got out of that one, chief.
Yeah. Yeah, he's twiddling his fingers waiting for next time.
Saving up.
Jack, did you have anything on your mind?
I don't, but thank you for asking.
Absolutely. Joel, anything on your mind?
No, Mayor, that's it.
Wonderful, we'll see you in a month. Anything that important's gonna go down will happen in 2 weeks. Guaranteed. All right, with that being said, we will bring today's meeting to adjournment. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.